I understand, the fog and rain is pretty well setting in, although it's not evident inside here. It's a comfortable 68 degrees, and I'm really enjoying this game, David.
Well, it's wonderful to enjoy an indoor game when the weather is bad outside as it is today in Atlantic City. First down for the Blue Hens on the 36. 1 feet to the left. Muzio cutting and picking up 3 yards. Olson 81 and Heimlich number 50 made the stop. And Ferrari also in on it 67. And Muzio again on a keeper to the 45-yard line. He picked up 6 before Del Vecchio and Bob Tate stopped him. That's Hall trying for that first down to the 46-yard line. Dotson, 88, stopped him. First down, Delaware. Diving catch by Lipson, 87. Picks up yardage to the 38-yard line of Indiana. Ruffner was covering him. To the right is the Muzio, throws a short pass and hits Scott Walker, the tight end. He's hauled down at the 30 by Hasse, a safety man. That's Kelly. Kelly to the 20, to the 15. He's in. Touchdown. They're going for an attempted 2-point conversion in the end zone and dropped by 81 Withelder. Muzio's pass was on target, a bullseye, but Withelder dropped it. Conversion no good. It's timeout here at Convention Hall in Atlantic City. The score is Indiana 21, Delaware 16. 8 men, Cox, McCracken, and Smith from right to left on your screen for Indiana to receive this kickoff. Jeff Lippincott, soccer-style booter, doing the kicking again. That's McCracken at the 15-yard line. Now he's at the 25-yard line where he's nailed. The Dragon Act all down at the 28-yard line by Joe Persicki, the right cornerback. Lucas. Ball forward to the 28-yard line. Lucas got it. Nice block thrown by George Stark, the the tight end of the Indiana team. That's McCracken. He's hauled down for a loss to the 24 by Favero, 64. Favero is also an honorable mention All-America player, as is Dan Cox of the Indiana team. Kicking Bayshore, number 20, standing at the 10. Almost blocked, partially blocked. Slips up to the 40 and is dead at the 43-yard line of Indiana. Muzio hitting Withelder. 10. Touchdown, Delaware. 43-yard play. Muzio to Withelder, putting Delaware on top now by 1 point, 22 to 21. Jeff Lippincott will kick. Muzio holding. Delaware has a 2-point lead now, very high. To the 10, Cox has it. 20. Still going. 30. Down at the 33. Nice run back by Cox of 23 yards. Now the big Indians in an eye. Lucas. Hit. Fumble. Delaware has it. Wide slot to the right. Chuck Hall. Oh, bangs his way to the 26. Nailed by Del Vecchio. Second down 8 at the 26. D'Amelio running. Fumbles. Indiana has it at the 28-yard line. That's Mike Priest on the football for the Big Indians. Far wide to the right out of your picture is Smith. Lucas gives the football to McCracken, the fullback. Got about 2, maybe just 1 to the 25-yard line. Lucas throwing deep. Intended for Smith. Smith collided with one of the Delaware secondary, Dick Keller. Indiana's offensive line, Dragonak and Stark at the ends. Poke at a tackle along with Kowalczyk at the other tackle. The guards are Pulowski and Henry. And the center is Bob Strauss, 52. Lucas. Takes his time back there. Now he's going to run. Now he's going to throw from the 18. Long pass. And ball's incomplete. There's the kick by Bayshore. And Buckley has it at the 40. Ooh, he's upended at the 43-yard line. That was McCracken who hit him. There we go with a reverse to Dick Kelly. Kelly brought down at the 45-yard line by Bob Pastine. Ball play to Hall up the middle for 1 yard to the 46. Ferrari and Pastine teamed up to make the tackle. Kelly stacked up by Del Vecchio. They lost 3 on that play. 4th down 10. Emmons kicking. The deep end. Clark and Ruffner. Clark 22 and Ruffner 42. The kick by Lee Emmons. That's Jerry Clark with the 22 back to the 30. And nailed at the 33-yard line.
I can tell you one thing, Dave. We've done a lot of football games this year throughout the nation. They can talk about your big teams, your small teams. These 2 ball clubs right today, Delaware and Indiana, Pennsylvania, have hit and are being hit and are going to hit with the best of them.
You bet they do. They hit hard. Now, this has been a hard-hitting game and a crowd-pleasing type wide-open offensive battle as well, but still good defense. There's Lucas giving the ball to Dan Cox. Knocked all the way to the 44 before he's stopped by Bob Mason. First down for the Big Indians at the 45-yard line in Indiana territory. Indiana was among the national leaders in the college division in both scoring and rushing defense this year. Had a great offensive year as well, averaging 40 points a game. That's Dan Cox, one of the top runners of the Big Indians. Barrels through for a couple of yards to the 47-yard line. That's Cox again, past the 50 into Delaware territory at the 48-yard line. Center, Bob Strauss over the football for the Indians. Quarterback, Wally Lucas. High formation. That's Cox again, and Cox is past the 45 to the 43. Lucas hit, nailed at the line of scrimmage. On the offensive line at right guard for the Big Indians is Dale Hall, number 68. Lucas throwing. Knocked down. Nice play by Mason. High formation. To Smith at the 50. Hit. Gets away to the 45. All down at the 35-yard line. Flag back at the 48-yard line. Here's a clipping penalty against the Indiana Big Indians. Reverse to Smith. Smith fights his way to the 40, and boy, he's tough before he goes to the ground. He fights hard. That's the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter here at Convention Hall in Atlantic City, the score of the game is Delaware 23, Indiana 21. Ready to start now the fourth quarter here at Atlantic City with only 2 points separating these teams. In the third quarter, we saw the Indiana team lose that 11-point lead they had at halftime. Kelly scored on a 31-yard run for Delaware, and Withelder scored on a 43-yard pass from DeMuzio. Delaware scored twice in the third period. It's 4th and 28 now in this situation at the 39-yard line. Kicker is Bayshore, and Buckley, the deep man, under the punt. Ooh, he dropped it, and then looks like he got it. He did at the 26. And what a job Buckley did of saving that football. Gabriel gives it to Dick Kelly. Bob Tate made the stop along with Hassey. 2nd and 2, an 8-yard pickup on that play by Menafio. And this time it's Kelly, 45, 50, and jumps at the 50. What a tackle by Hassey. All placed at the 49 of Indiana. First down 10 for Delaware. That's D'Onofrio. 40, 35. And a 14-yard gain before Barry Ruffner, 42, finally brought him down. DeMuzio giving that ball to D'Onofrio. Nailed at the line of scrimmage by Ferrari. No gain. 2nd down 10. D'Onofrio with the football. He's to the 28-yard line. Pick up of 7 on the play, or make it 6 to the 29. Heimlich made the stop. Slot back to the left in motion. D'Onofrio. Fake goes to Brooklyn as DeMuzio keeps it. Turns the corner to the 25. He was hit at the 25 by Priest. To Kelly. That was a draw play, and did not fool the Big Indians. Delvecchio diagnosed it. Stopped him for a loss to the 26. That's D'Onofrio. Got back to the 25-yard line. Heimlich stopped him. The Indiana team during the regular season allowed an average of only 72 yards per game rushing to their opponents. Brickley running behind the blocking of Withelder, and he was brought down by Dotson. 4th down here at the 25-yard line. 4th and 11. Motion is Kelly. Tries to hit Withelder, and it's incomplete. So taking over on downs is Indiana. First down 10 at their own 25. 10:35 left. Indiana trailing 23 to 21. That's McCracken. And a nice tackle by Perzicki. Wally Lucas pitching out to McCracken, and Miller, or rather Klein, tackles him immediately. It's 3rd down 11 for Indiana. Lucas. No good. Oh, yeah, it is good. He caught it. What a catch by Stark. He caught it between 2 blue hands. 4th and 1. They're going to play it safe and kick here with 8:20 to go on 4th and 1. The kick by Bayshore. Bounces at the 20 to the 25. 20, 15. That's an Indiana bounce to the 14-yard line. Ball's dead. Nice kick by Bayshore. Some 12,000 fans here at Convention Hall. That's D'Onofrio, the fullback, up the middle to the 20-yard line. He fought his way to before Jerry Clark made the stop. 2nd down 4. That's Kelly. Dick Kelly, close to the first down to the 25-yard line. First down. Kelly again. Dick Kelly over the right side of his line, nailed by Priest after a pickup of 6. This is Dick Kelly. He picks up a couple of more yards. High formation. Anunzio throws it. No good to D'Onofrio. Kick by Evans. Dropped at the 37 by Clark, but he falls on it. And first down 10 for Indiana now at the 37-yard line with 5:54 to go in the fourth quarter. There's an I formation with Lucas pitching out to Dan Cox. He's to the 45-yard line. Good game on the play, nailed by Dick Keller. Again, they're on an I. Cox again. They did pick up a couple of yards, and it's close to a first down. That's Lucas. Fell forward. Got back to the line of scrimmage and might have gained 1 yard to the 48. That's what he needed for the first down. He did get it. Lucas running behind a pulling guard. John Henry was leading that interference. He was nailed by Bruce Hanley. That's McCracken. He's to the 46 and hauled down. Good hard low tackle by Bob Novotny. John Butera has gone in to replace number 30, McCracken. Lucas to Smith. Smith still driving, and look at that Delaware team gang up on him and finally drive him to the ground. Smith, a very hard man to bring down, and Delaware's aware of that. Ball at the 43-yard line of Delaware. Fourth down 1. What do you do right now if you're the Indiana quarterback? Passing on 4th and 1, intended for Smith. No good. So the Blue Hens have the ball. First down 10 at the 43 in their territory. D'Onofrio up the middle. Picked up 2 to the 45 before he was nailed by Bob Tate. Dave Martin reporting with Ralph Guglielmi and our ABC crew from Convention Hall in Atlantic City. That's Dick Kelly. He, I believe, advanced to the 46 before he was nailed by Jim Dotson. Delaware, of course, this year won the Lambert Cup, symbolic of superiority among middle-sized schools in the East. They've been Lambert Cup champions 4 times now. Woodfelder snanked it, but may or may not have been in bounds. This is Lee Evans to kick. Ruffner is deep. And blocked. Ball rolling at the 25-yard line and out of bounds. It's going to be Indiana's ball at the Delaware 25-yard line. Blocking that kick was Mike Nixon, number 64. And it was recovered by Clark. Lucas hit. Can't get rid of it. And he just has to eat that ball back on the 33-yard line. He lost 8. Second down. 17. Short pass to Dragonac, but he could not handle it. Third down. 17 yards to go. Big play right here. Lucas in the pocket. It's reception. He hits Stark. Stark at the 15-yard line. Going to be short of a first down. It's going to be 4th down and half a yard to go. Bob Tate has gone in. His longest this year was 43 yards. So he would have here about a 33-yard kick, which is well within his range. It'll be held by Dragonac. There's Tate. Oh, right in front of the goalpost as well. There's the kick. Good, and in the end zone. A minute to go. Indiana 24, Delaware 23 on a 33-yard field goal by Bob Tate. A real barn burner here in the Convention Hall. What a whale of a game. We now have just exactly 1 minute to go. 60 seconds. Indiana will kick off. 33-yard field goal by Tate. Puts Indiana on top. Nate'll kick off here. That trusty left foot of his. Clever on this kick with 1 minute to go. Very high kick. That's Lazarski. Back to the 20, 30. Still going 40. And down at the 44-yard line. 43, make it. Bob Tate made the tackle. Demuzio hits Whitfelder out of bounds to stop the clock. Whitfelder at the 49 of Indiana. Pickup of 8 yards, second down 2. Demuzio again. Again, no, this time to Walker, and he's out of bounds. Pat Walker caught the ball out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A pickup of 11, first down 10. Demuzio down the middle. That's Brickley who caught the ball. The ball at the 10-yard line. Cassie made the stop. How about that for a clutch play? Sam Brickley, number 44 from Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. During the regular season, he caught only 6 passes in 10 games. Big clutch catch in that spot. Ball on the 11-yard line now. First down 10, 27 seconds, the clock moving. High formation. That's Kelly up the middle to the 10. Second down and 8, the ball to 9. Demuzio looking into the end zone. In there to Whitfelder for the touchdown. 9-yard pass play. Demuzio to Ron Whitfelder. Into the end zone for 2 points. He caught it. Whitfelder. Correction. Lipson caught it for 2 points. And Delaware has a 7-point lead now, 31-24. McCracken, Smith, Cox deep, and kicking will be Lippincott for the Blue Hens. Only 15 seconds remaining. The kick. That's Smith at the goal line, back to the 10. 20, and out of bounds at the 22-yard line with 6 seconds left. 22-yard run back by Dave Smith. If they do lose, it'll break a 10-game winning streak. They've lost only 1 game in the last 2 years. Cox throwing back to Blucas. Blucas nailed at the 21. That may be all. Game is over, and Delaware has won the Atlantic Coast College Division Championship of the NCAA by winning today's first annual Boardwalk Bowl football game. As teams and fans swarm onto the field, Delaware winning by a final score of 31-24. A great, thrilling, exciting game today, and we hope you've enjoyed all the action. Brought to you on ABC from Convention Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The executive producer of NCAA college football is Ron Arley. Now this is Dave Martin along with Ralph Guglielmi saying so long from Convention Hall in Atlantic City.